Hey guys, look at this amazing land out here. I'm here for a night. Gotta find a place to camp. Gonna do some fly fishing and cook some great food. Can't wait to see what I find. Bring you guys along. Still have a ways to hike to get to where I'm going, to where I'm pretty sure there's gonna be trout. Maybe there won't be, but we're gonna see. I'm out of breath, but I see where I'm going and I have a plan. Well, it looks like this is where I'm going to set up camp. There's already a fire ring here and it's right next to a creek, so I'm going to see if I can do some fishing after I get camp set up. And it's a pretty nice day out. I'm really enjoying it. It's like maybe like 75 right now. This place is perfect, just what I was trying to find. I wonder if anybody's at the nearby campsite. I have to go check. It's supposed to be good weather tonight, but I still brought out a tarp just in case. You never know if a random rain shower will come through and ruin my time here as I hang out at camp. This would be the perfect spot for a hammock between these two trees. What is the bird making the noise for? It's very loud. You need to get the finest twigs I can so that I can easily get the fire going, because I didn't bring a lighter. Got a little fire going here. Hoping that I can get it big enough to cook some good food that we got. Sometimes I come out here and I make freeze-dried food. Other times I like to bring fresh food. It's easier to bring fresh food in the winter because you don't have to worry about it going bad. But sometimes it's worth the inconvenience of freezing the food to bring it out in the summer. Gotta get enough logs to burn until I go to bed and for the morning. Cutting wood on the ground is really not fun, so I'm gonna lash this to the tree and cut it against this. Unfortunately, there's no hardwood around here, so it's come down to cutting a lot of wood because pine and this spruce burns so fast. You gotta cut so much of it. Finally got some hardwood. That one is hardwood. If you haven't gotten outside in a while, this is your sign. You should go outside. You should plan a trip, get some friends together, or by yourself like I am right now, and just get out there and do something. If you've been considering going on a camping trip, maybe it's your first camping trip ever, you gotta do it. You gotta just make the plans, make sure you have some gear, and do the camping trip. At these state campgrounds, there's people around so you don't feel as isolated. So that can be a really good way to get into camping, and then transition if you want to do camping by yourself. That's a different thing, but it's a good way to get into it. I think I'm just going to go down now, and I'm going to fill up my water bottles, come back up, and we'll get dinner going. I'm going to see if there's any trout in this little pool. Usually I don't have luck in these types of places, but I'm going to give it a try anyways. I don't think I'm going to catch anything doing this, but I see little fish biting at it, but they're so tiny. This is my Big Agnes Hopper Spur. It's a single person tent. I really like it a lot because it's very lightweight and it's freestanding, which means that if the ground is too rocky to put stakes in, it'll still stand up. You don't need any tension on any cords or anything. We brought the cast iron today. Might be a little overkill, but got a good menu tonight. Got steak, got potatoes, and we have green beans. So we're gonna get that started. I'm gonna get the potatoes started first because they're gonna take a bit to cook. get them in the fire in some aluminum foil, and then we'll be on our way to a delicious dinner. Very unhealthy, but very, very good. That's how I like all my camp meals. Super unhealthy and super good. Actually, this is not too bad. A little bit of salt and pepper on there. That's not too bad. I didn't add any butter. Oh wait, actually I added the butter for the steak. Just probably fully saturated the green beans. One thing that I found really helps while I'm cooking is to have leather gloves. Just bring leather gloves with you. Get them at Walmart, get them anywhere, and they'll protect your hands when you're touching hot pots or any other things if you're trying to move logs around. They're really helpful. Look what I found here. A broken cast iron pot. Somebody like me brought out a pot, it broke, and they were like, just throw it in the woods. Use that as the trash can. Whole pack of green beans. Oh man, some of these are burned. Oh man, look at this good food. So good. Steak while camping is always better than at home. Okay. Pie dough is coming together. Nice and crumbly, that's how you want the pie dough to be. That is pie dough. One thing about camping and bushcraft and backcountry stuff is you got to get over worrying about things being sanitary, because there's no way to be perfectly clean and sanitary in the backcountry. You can use alcohol wipes or alcohol swabs or anything, but it's still really difficult to fully keep everything clean. And look at this steaming apple crisp, or whatever you want to call it. I couldn't find any trees nearby to hang my food from, so I got this bag that is supposed to be animal proof, and I'm just gonna tie it directly to the tree. It's supposed to be made of Kevlar. I have this super comfy down-filled pillow liner kind of thing, and I just put an inflatable pillow inside of it. Put the down, keeps my head nice and soft against it. It's the best thing. All right, guys, good night. See you in the morning. Got down into the 40s or 50s last night. I did not expect that based on the forecast. For breakfast we got biscuits and sausage gravy, a stick of butter. Gotta cut the butter up into small pieces and mix it in to the dough. This is terrible. It's just sticking to the bag. What a horrible dough. This is probably gonna be way too much food with a whole can of sausage gravy and a giant biscuit. Beautifully nice and brown and crisp, golden brown. Open up my can of country sausage gravy. But it is just the right amount of food for me. Who would have thought that canned sausage gravy would be so good? It's got chunks of sausage. We cooked some really good food. tried to catch some fish and that didn't work out. I wish I could stay another night or two out here and just explore a lot more. I feel like there probably would be some fish if I went down the stream further, but that's all the time we have now. Got to get back to civilization. This has been a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. See you in the next one.